Our content is so technical that only our own people can do the translations. I hear this often from very large organizations. They have the attitude, well, we've got offices all over the world, so we just use our own people. This is a little bit different from what we discussed earlier in terms of bilingual employees. That tended to be more cost or convenience oriented. This myth truly stems from the belief that your content is so technical that you can't possibly outsource it, which is ridiculous. Companies like ILS who specialize in technical translations will have translators who can understand your source content. This isn't our first rodeo. We will want to work with you to develop some sort of a glossary of your industry-specific technical terminology, or if your in-country folks have preferred terminology that they use to describe your product or your service offerings, we'll want to work with them to develop those glossaries. This is a much better use of that resource in country than having them try to do the translations. For all the reasons we've previously talked about, the lack of tools, the lack of discipline in terms of how they replicate your language, your in-country people are also unknown in terms of their grammar, their punctuation, even their product knowledge. Your distributor, your sales rep, they might have completely different goals than your marketing or your engineering team. And if you're trying to use in-country resources for multi-level projects, becomes a nightmare unless you envision yourself as a translation project manager, in which case you're going to be managing, making sure those projects are staying on track. Not only can you outsource, it's probably in your best interest to do so. The most effective translation partners are those who don't require any instruction from you whatsoever. They'll take a look at what's needed. If they have questions about your content, they'll ask a few questions, and then they'll go on to provide the translation in a professional and timely manner. So if you are considering the appropriate resources for your translation projects, the fact that your subject matter is highly technical should not be an issue.